Hello, I'm going to show you how you can navigate the Quiz Gemini Docs tool. So first thing, when you click on the link, it will force a copy. This is what that screen looks like. So we're going to click Make a Copy, and you can see it has this little pop-up yellow box that says the attached app scripts file and functionality will also be copied. So with this copy of the doc, it will have the tool built into it. We're going to click Make a Copy. So what I suggest is giving this a new name. Within the tool, it will give you the option to name the quiz or the slideshow that you create. So once it loads, you can see now in our menu we have this Quiz Gemini in the menu now. When we click on that, it's a drop down. So there's Google Form Quiz Creator, there's Canvas Quiz Creator, then this slides generator. It does say beta. Just keep in mind all these things are still in beta. That means that there may be some tweaks that need to be made. So if you experience a problem, please feel free to email me and we can work on looking and seeing what's going on. And then what you would do is if this gets revised, that you will just have to make a copy of the doc again to bring over any revisions. And I will send you an email. That's why I had you fill out the Google form. If there's any changes that are made, I will email you to let you know that you need to make another copy of the doc so that you can get all the latest changes. So click on the Quiz Gemini and then choose any of those options first. When you interact with the document, it's going to pop up an authorization required, and then click OK. It's also going to pop up this. This kind of looks like a scary screen, but it's fine. So we're going to click Select All because you know that this is a trustworthy source. If it was not a trustworthy source, then you would not give this permission. I'm going to click Quiz Gemini again. Now I'm going to click Canvas Quiz Creator. So Canvas is only available to grade 6 through 12. So it's changed the menu here. Now it says Canvas Quiz Creator. There's the button to watch this tutorial again. And then we're going to click on AI question generators. So this has different options now that are geared for 6th through 12th grade. So we're going to do a math one. So we'll do 9th through 12th grade. So this will open up Gemini again with this specific gem. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to type in a standard or a topic. So we'll just do exponents. It should prompt me with some additional questions. I'm going to do math 1. One thing I forgot to mention is down here in your prompt box, you can see you have tools and we have fast. So I always like to change this from fast to thinking or pro. Typically thinking gets you better results than fast does, especially with math. So that's really important to change it to thinking, or you can change it to pro. So I chose math 1. It's prompting us again for specific standards. So for time purposes, we'll just do this one it suggested. It's asking us for question types. So this supports all the Canvas quiz question types. So we'll do 5 multiple choice, 1 multiple answer, and 1 short answer. And then we'll do a mix of problems. So you can see this has some different functionality. So if a question might be better served with an image, it does include a prompt for you and an idea about what that image should look like. So you can use AI to help generate that image for you. This also provides section 2, your teacher guide. So what we're going to do, we're going to copy the questions. We're going to come back over to our doc. We're going to paste those questions. And you can see they've come over looking kind of crazy. That's okay, because that will be fixed with our tools over here. I'm going to go back to question 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can generate this image for question 2. So I'm going to copy this suggested prompt here. I'm going to come back over into Gemini. I'm going to start a new chat. I'm going to paste my prompt. And then I'm going to click Tools, Create Image. We don't have to worry about picking a style. And I'm going to change this to Thinking. And let's see what it generates for us. You can also use Canva to generate your images. You can also use a drawing tool to generate or draw your image, and then you can upload that. You can also use Desmos if it's a graphing one, that you can create your image and then you can put that into your problem. So for demonstration purposes, this may not be exactly what I wanted, but we're going to say it is. I'm going to download this image just so I can show you that images do get embedded into the Canvas quiz. So again, I pasted my prompt. I started a new chat. In the prompt box, I made sure to choose Create Image in the tools. I changed the model to Thinking. And then I downloaded this image. So I'm going to come back over to my doc. For question 2, I'm going to delete these 2 boxes here. I'm going to go up to Insert, Image, Upload for Computer. I'm going to find my image that I downloaded or created. You don't have to worry about size just yet because we'll have to go back in and resize images in Canvas. Also, another point to make, if you wanted this question to be worth more than 1 point, all you do is change that number there. By default, all questions are worth 1 point. All right, now we're going to go back over to our Canvas menu here. We're going to give this a name. We're going to click Auto Fix Spacing. Then we're going to click Validate Formatting. So this just is a good check to let us know it's picked up on what we have in the document. So there should be 5 multiple choice questions. There should be 1 multiple answer. There should be 1 short answer. And then it's found 1 image. And then since this contains formulas, we're going to click Auto Fix Formulas. And now we're ready to export it to Canvas. So what this will do, this will create a file for us that we will, it puts that in your Google Drive. So if you're on a Chromebook, you don't have to download the zip file. You can go ahead and go to Canvas and then find that and then select that. But when I click here, download the zip file, if you did want to download it, you click the download button. And now we're ready to go to Canvas. So in your Canvas, you're going to go to Manage Subject, or you can go to Modules, and there's multiple ways you can do this, whichever way you find the easiest. We're going to go to Quizzes, or if you're in Modules, you can add a quiz and create a new quiz. We're going to click Quizzes. And plus quiz with this method, and we're going to choose new quiz. We're going to give it a name. So this may need to be changed by you, because when you import the quiz that you created, it may change this assignment name. Go ahead and edit these as you see fit. If you want this to sync to Infinite Campus, you can check that box. Got to give it a due date. And then we're going to click Build. And then the upper right-hand corner, we're going to click the 3 dots. Import content. We're going to click Browse. And then here's where, depending on your device, you're going to find the downloaded file. It should be whatever you named it, .zip. If your device unzipped this file folder, then we do not want to choose the unzipped file folder. We want to choose the file that says .zip. After you select that, then it should show up that it's ready to import. We're going to click Import. This may take a few seconds up to a few minutes, depending on how big your quiz is. And then it has successfully imported my quiz. And you can see here's this image that I probably want to resize, so I'm going to click the pencil for that question. There's a couple ways that you can resize this. If you click on the image and then click image options, we can scale this. Let's try 50%. You can also click on the image and drag from a corner to resize it more. It's up to you. And then you can see this question, it has marked the correct answer. If you want to align this to a standard, you can click Align to Outcomes and then choose whatever standard that it was aligned to. You can look back and see that the gem went ahead and put what standard this ties into. As a teacher, make sure that you ensure that that is an appropriate question that was generated. You can also adjust the points if needed. I'm going to click Done. And now this test is ready to assign to your students. Also, as a final tip for you, if you want to kind of expand your boundaries, you are able to use this document tool. If you do not want to generate questions with AI, you are able to type in your questions directly, depending on which quiz creator that you want to use. You can click on that and then click on Formatting Guide, and it tells you what each question needs in order for it to work with the quiz creator. So that is the Gem Docs tool. Hopefully you find this beneficial. As always, if you experience any issues or have questions, feel free to email me